I'm Jonah. I'm a singer, and I am in a club that I'm about to perform in, and there might be some noise behind us. We don't know what it is, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to ask myself some questions now. Here we go. What confuses you about life? I think the main thing that confuses me about life is our perception of life, because on the one hand, we are animals, and that is, as far as I can tell, the truth. And then what I think we think of as living now is more about our language and the words that we've invented, which actually are a very, very recent invention in our animal history. So it's very confusing to me to think of myself as an animal, and yet to be so dependent on language and so interested in language. Yeah, it's very confusing for me right now. Let's see. Why is Facebook and likes doomed to failure? Well, because well, first of all, the world is impermanent, and so if we term failure as impermanence, then we are all doomed to failure. But in terms of failure, the way I think of it when I think of those things, we are consumers, us human beings. Our whole thing is consumption and ingesting things. And so we we had MySpace, and we had Friendster before that, and we'll have something else after Facebook, and we've got Twitter now, and we've got Tumblr, and these things come and go. It's like a hit single, it's like a food trend, it's like any number of things. There are things that even 5 years ago were incredibly famous that no one even remembers anymore, let alone 50 years ago, let alone 100 years ago. So, yes, no matter how much Facebook tries to invade our lives and make itself permanent, it can't be and it won't be. And I think, I'll go ahead and make a prediction, I think Facebook will be all but gone within 10 years. It might exist, but something else will have happened. Let's see what happens. After which priorities do you arrange your life? Fun. Fun. More fun. I think of life as very choice-based, especially at our level of privilege. Probably if you're watching this, it's made on a fancy camera, and I have just flown here from the United States, and I'm not rich or anything, but I live at a level of privilege that really there's nothing but choice. There is no obligation. There's only what I choose. So my priority is to really remember that, is to remember that I have a very, very fortunate life that can be choice-based. So I love spending time with my daughter. She has been the center of my heart. And then these ideas that have been making me all excited since I was, I don't know, 12 or something like that. I don't know if they're important to anyone else, but they feel very important to me. And so here I am in Berlin. The only reason I'm here really is this music, and then this idea of wanting to share it with people. And again, not because I think it needs to be important for them, but because it feels very exciting to me, and I think we're here to share with each other in one way or another. So priorities: fun, sharing, daughter, music, in no particular order. And they all kind of go together, actually, when I think about it. What would you tell your 10-year-old self about you and growing up? I think I would tell myself about my priorities. I would tell myself about my daughter, and I would tell myself that I was going to get to be a father, and that even though my father wasn't around, that I could be a different sort of father, and I didn't need to be angry about that, and I didn't need to break things and do crazy stuff, and yeah, maybe just to not take life quite so seriously, and remember that other things were going to happen, that things come after whatever moment that I'm in, which at 10 was a pretty crazy time. So I think I would have liked to have me around as a dad or someone to tell me about growing up. What can we expect from you in the near future? Lots more ideas, and I'm going to tie this together with the thing about singing a song, because this song that I wrote recently is going to be on, it is on a new album, and it's going to be a children's book, where the idea is that I'm invited to my daughter's class to sing, and my guitar breaks, and so I just need to invent a song. So the song won't really be invented, but it was invented pretty quickly, and so this is what you can expect from me in the very near future. The future is very near. It's a little nearer now, and now it's here. I don't need a thing to help me to sing. There is not a gadget that I need to bring that would make it just right or give it a zing. Like a bird I can fly with my own little wings when I want to sing. I don't need a thing. I don't need a drum to bring the beat up. I could use a wall or my thigh or a cup. I could stomp on the floor when I want some more. It doesn't come from a kick or a tom or a snare. Rhythm comes from the core. I don't need a drum to bring the beat up. Yeah, I don't need a thing when I want to sing. There is not a gadget that I need to bring that would make it just right or give it a zing. Like a bird I can fly with my own little wings when I want to sing. I don't need a thing. And I don't need a guitar or a bass or some strings, la da da. I just need my voice and I'm ready to sing. And even when I'm sick and stuffed up and tired, singing from my heart still gets me wired. In the sun or the rain or the snow, whatever the weather, I'm ready to go. I don't need a thing to help me sing. Yeah, I don't need a thing to help me to sing. There is not a gadget that I need to bring that would make it just right or give it a zing. Like a bird I can fly with my own little wings when I want to sing. When I want to sing, I don't need a thing. When I want to sing. Thank you.